So this should be page 2, buying stock sheet. And you will notice that on the buying stock sheet, there is a place for you to buy 5 stocks. The only stocks that are mandatory that you buy are the first 3. You must do the class stock, which we will do together as a class, so that I can show you how I want things done. Stock number 2 is the main stock. That is the stock that you are going to be signing up for. There will be a link going out on Edmodo tomorrow at 4 o'clock where you can click on that link and you can sign up for your main stock, the one you want to write about. The main stock is the stock that you will be writing your different sections of the stock report about, and no one else in my economics classes can have your main stock, only you, which is why when you sign up matters. If you want Starbucks and like 5 other people want Starbucks, the person who signed up for it first gets it. Does that make sense? Yeah? So when you fill out the form, it will ask for your first choice for your main stock, and then it will ask for your second choice, and then it will ask for your third choice. So for these, put down stocks you would want to write the report about. Put down stocks that you are interested in. Cool? Hello?
Yeah.
All right, great. So stock number 3 is a stock that you have to have, and it has to have a dividend. We're going to go over more of what a dividend is as we go out throughout the class. But just know that stock number 3 has to have a dividend, and I will show you how to find it. Stocks 4 and 5 are optional. And the only reason you would need stock number 4 is if you have bought your first 3 stocks and you have not been able to get all of your $25,000. Okay? So when you are doing this, you have to spend $25,000, and here's the fun catch that makes me so happy. You have to be within $1 of $25,000. So you have to spend all of your money within $1. You can be within $1 over or $1 under, but you got to hit that mark. So if you can't do it with your first 3 stocks, then you'll have to buy a 4th stock. If you still can't do it with your 4th stock, then you'll have to buy a 5th stock. If you still can't do it with your 5th stock, you're doing something wrong. Okay? Hello?
Hello.
All right, great. So while I'm going through this, you can take some notes if you'd like. You can ask questions if you'd like. You can try to fill this out on your phone if you would like. But at the very least, I want you to pay attention because this gets confusing. Even though it's all laid out right here exactly how I want you to do it, it gets confusing. Now, the first stock, stock number 1, we are all going to do together as a class. It's all going to be the same one. And we're buying Twitter. Well, doesn't that sound nice? Everyone loves the Tweety. Boys and girls, every single one of us is going to buy 50 shares of Twitter. You cannot change this. You must buy 50 shares of Twitter. Your other stocks, I don't care how many you buy. But Twitter, you have to buy 50 shares. I looked up the closing price for Twitter yesterday, and it was $41.96. For all of the stocks that you purchase, the purchase price will be the closing price from September 3rd. And $41.96 is the closing price for Twitter from September 3rd. So the purchase price for your other stocks will be the closing price from September 3rd as well. Does that make sense? Okay, good. So to get my cost before commission, or CBC, this part right here, you multiply 50, that's how many shares we bought, by our price per share, which is $41.96, and that comes out to $2,098. Then you'll see down here, I have CBC again. That stands for cost before commission, which is what you just found right here. So you just bring that down. And you have to pay a 5% commission. Commission is what you have to pay people for doing something for you. Yeah. Your stockbroker does not work for free. You have to pay him commission. He's got a family to feed. And if he worked for you for free, he wouldn't be able to feed his family, right? And wouldn't that make you feel like crap if your stockbroker couldn't feed his family because you were greedy? That's so sad. Now, to find out how much you're going to pay your stockbroker, you're going to multiply $2,098 by 5%. In decimal form, that is 0.05. This is one of the things that people will get wrong most often. Instead of doing 0.05, they will do 0.5. And then you're going to get $1,045. $48. You're going to get a lot of money here. And it shouldn't be that at all. Your cost before commission is going to be your commission is going to be $104.90. You will pay your stockbroker $104.90 because that dude's not working for free. Once again, you see cost before commission right here, so we're going to bring that number down again. That's $2,098. Then you'll see right here that this slot right here should be commission. We found our commission to be $104.90. So you put that number there. And you can see the plus sign in between the two. That means you're going to add the two numbers together. This is how math works, people. And you get a total cost of $2,200.90. So you will be paying $2,202.90 to buy 50 shares of Twitter. How much money do you have to spend altogether? $25,000. So we're going to have some leftovers. So to figure that out, we just do $2,202.90 subtracted from $25,000, and that's going to give us $22,797.10 left over. Cool? Beautiful. Now you might be thinking, well, Mr. Nunn, my main stock is going to be Disney. It's a fantastic stock right there. I own that thing. You're going to love it. Welcome to Disney ownership. I want to buy 100 shares. And the closing price yesterday for Disney was $113.72. Now I don't know for a fact that it was. I just made that number up. Multiply those two together. You get your cost before commission. That's $11,372. Once again, bring down the cost before commission. Multiply it by 5%. And that's going to give you a commission of $568.60. Once again, bring down cost before commission, add your commission, and you get a total cost of $11,940.60. Now I did all of that to show you what to do with your leftovers. So we had $22,797.10 left over. We spent another $11,940.60. So we're going to subtract this from this to get our new leftovers. And our new leftovers are going to come in at $10,856.50. Does that make sense? Yeah? Great. Now you might be thinking, well, Mr. Nunn, all of those numbers are all nice and pretty and all, but where did you get the purchase price? You did tell us it was the closing price from September 3rd, but that's all you told us. How do I find that crap? Here's how you find it. Are you ready? All right. So you go over here, you go to your Googly, and then up at the top, where you can type stuff in, type in nyse.com. And it'll take you to this web page. It'll look just like this. And then you type in your company right there. What company do you guys want to look at? Coca-Cola. Beautiful. Love it. So Coca-Cola right here, very popular stock. People do like to do Coca-Cola. It comes up all the time. You'll see right here at the top of Coca-Cola, they're giving you the current quote. They'll tell you the last time it traded, which this is in Eastern time, so it's 3 hours ahead, and what its last trade was. You don't want any of this information. It's not going to help you at all for this report. None of this. Oh, wait. I did tell you your stock has to be on the New York Stock Exchange or on NASDAQ, right? Hello? Yeah? Okay. So to find out if your stock is on the New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ, you're going to look right here where it says exchange. See that? That? Exchange? Right here it says NYSE. That means that Coca-Cola is on the New York Stock Exchange. And if it says NYSE, your stock is good. It also might say NASD right here. That stands for NASDAQ. If it says NASD, that is also perfect. If it says anything else there, it's not okay. Cool? And we're talking about this box right here where it says exchange. Right here we've got a beautiful little graph. It's just pretty. But right here is historic prices. This is the part we want. So historic prices, I want to look back at the closing price on the 3rd. So I'm going to find September 3rd, which was just yesterday, so it's still at the top. And it gives us 5 different columns. We only really care about one. Do we care about the opening price?
No.
Do we care what it opened at yesterday?
No.
No. Do we care what the high price yesterday was? No. Do we care what the low price was? No. So this is the highest the stock traded yesterday. That's the highest price anyone paid. This is the lowest price anyone paid for the stock yesterday. And this is what it closed at. Do we care about its closing price?
Yes.
Yes. So the closing price for Coca-Cola yesterday was $55.30. Cool? All right. Now the last column is just kind of fun information to have. Volume means how many shares were traded yesterday. 12,991,495 shares of Coca-Cola traded yesterday. That's a lot, people. That's a lot. But Coca-Cola also has a bunch of shares out there. So this is where you get the closing price information from. And as we move throughout the stock report, if you forget to look up a date or two, not 70, that would be bad. But if you forget to look up a date or two, this is where you would find those prices. Cool? And it's all on nyse.com right here on one beautiful page. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great. That makes me so happy. Oh, I do want to say one more thing. You know all of this math stuff right here? You will spend a lot of time doing this by hand. And I'm totally okay with that. If you want to try to figure out how to spend $25,000 by yourself. However, you could also create a spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet will do all of the math for you. So if you're somewhat good at using spreadsheets, this would be a way to go. If you want some help putting together a spreadsheet because you really don't want to do all of that math by yourself, tomorrow after school in Mr. Chitwood's room, A209, I will be there and I can help you set up one of these spreadsheets, but you will need to bring a computer. I will not do it on your phone because I don't know how.